Oh, God, impressed me most. I'd have to say Man City look strong, right? I mean, everyone talks about them not getting a striker and Harry Kane and the whole situation, but we're kind of forgotten about Ferran Torres. He's a star, you know. Scored again for Spain in the international break. Looks lively. They brought Grealish for 100 million. You can't write them off. You know, you can't write them off at all. So they're always going to be impressive. Chelsea, again, you know, with Lukaku signing in, that was the key signing for the summer. I think that actually puts them favourites now. You know, without, you know, because Man City didn't sign a striker, everyone's going to start questioning whether they can do it again. So I think Chelsea now, with the players that they've signed, I think that makes them favourites. And lastly, I've got to hold my hands up and say Tottenham. I've been really impressed with Nuno, you know, and the way he set the team up. Haven't conceded a goal, got 9 points for top of the league. You look at Arsenal, they're bottom, and they spent 150 million quid. So you know, I've been impressed with Spurs, the way they play, the way they set the team up. He's got them organised. All of a sudden, they've got an energy and a desire to win games again, which I didn't see last season. Players that are, you know, were bit part players like Bergwijn and Dele Alli have been star players already this season. So it's going to be interesting how they can, you know, how they can carry on. It's going to be, you know, can we push for a top four? I don't know. You might be able to surprise some people. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing how the fall from grace from Arsenal is. It's almost embarrassing. You know, like if Arsenal were like Man United, right? Let's not get away from the fact that them two were the two big teams in the Premier League with them, Arsene Wenger and Alex Ferguson. And Man United had a bit of a fall from grace when Sir Alex Ferguson left, and it was classed as unacceptable. We cannot fall this far. And they've done something about it. They spent money, they got players in. It was classed as this is not allowed. With Arsenal, it's weird. It's like it's just been accepted that they're now rubbish and just are allowed to be 7 or 8. I don't get it. You know, they're a huge football club. Huge football club. They should be the biggest club in London, but they've had such a fall from grace where the fans and everyone just accept them being like bang average. I don't get it. Like it wasn't accepted with Man United. It's not acceptable to not win trophies and not be at the top of the pile all the time. But with Arsenal, it is. It's weird. I don't understand it. But as a Spurs fan, I kind of love it. I mean, the one thing I'm looking forward to, and I have to say, is Ronaldo. You know, like seeing him back in the Premier League. I can't wait to see him walk out, play. I think he's going to score goals. I think he's going to be a joy to watch. You know, watch the game, Portugal in midweek, the 2 goals, the 2 headers in the last minutes, in the dying moments, just made you realise that this guy is still an absolute machine. So if people think he's going to come over here and be a flop, you're going to be mistaken. He's going to score goals. He's going to electrify the Premier League. And to be honest, I cannot wait to see it. Yeah, I thought the England games were good, right? It's been a good camp. It has, you know, scored goals, been decent, performances have been good, used the whole squad. You know, against Andorra, he changed 11 players, come in, done okay, the team, I have to say. Disappointed with it. The last game against Poland, you know, conceding in the dying moments was poor, should have seen the game out. It's still a decent point away from home, but still it raises the questions again over Gareth Southgate and his tactical decisions. Why did he not make any subs? You know, why are you not making changes when there's a few minutes left of the game just to see it through? Game management. Yeah, Kyle Walker gets done with a bit of skill from Lewandowski, I think, and you know, it ends up being a good ball and a good goal. But come on, see the game out, make subs. That's where your gaffer, you need you. That's where your gaffer makes his money. He's done it too many times. He's done it in a semi-final of the World Cup. He's done it in the final against Italy. Didn't make changes quick enough. And all right, I know it's against Poland, and it doesn't really matter. We're going to get through anyway. But still, it kills him because it raises question marks over his ability in them big moments. And again, he got it wrong, in my opinion. I think he's going to have a great season. I really do. You know, we've said this, and I said this all through the summer. If he doesn't go, he kicked up a stink. We wanted to leave. It didn't happen. You know, they didn't come up with the money, Man City. He's a professional guy. Simple as that. He's a professional guy. he will produce the goods for Spurs and he'll produce the goods for England. And, you know, it's simple as that. You see it goes away with his country. He's top class. You know, he's now number 5 on the all-time goal scoring list above Michael Owen. He's got 12 to go to get to Rooney. He's going to do that. He's going to breeze it. I think he's going to end up with sort of, I reckon, it wouldn't surprise me if Harry Kane gets 70 goals for England. It really doesn't, because it seems to me every time England play, he scores. So, you know, he's going to break the record. He's an unbelievable player, an unbelievable talent. And I don't think we appreciate how good he is. And I think when we look back when he retires, we will appreciate how good he is. If he played for Man City or he played for Chelsea, he would be the most talked about player in the world, you know, behind Messi and Ronaldo. But because he plays for Spurs and he hasn't won trophies and there's always these question marks over him, it just seems to be sort of this, oh, you know, he's this or he's that or he drops too deep, blah, blah, blah. He is unbelievable. He can do everything.